9.5 months.
Yes.
9.5 months. And were you locked up in Chicago or Phoenix?
I was locked up in Chicago.
Hmm. So then once you got out, once you got out of the pen in Chicago, you decided to come to Phoenix, kind of reset?
Yeah, and that's what I did, and it was nice, until I lost my job. But Chicago was a rat race, man.
Damn.
Yeah.
Lots of gangsters down there?
Yes, very lots of gangsters.
Pimps?
Well, yeah, everybody got to get some money some kind of way.
Yeah, for sure,
You
for
know.
sure. So how long you been homeless here?
Maybe about 6 months.
6 months homeless. And what's it
Yeah.
been like?
It's rough, man, living out there in the streets.
Fuck yeah.
I don't steal, I don't take,
Mhm.
So I get my money however I can, doing the ins and out jobs.
Finding work here and there.
Yeah, trying to, I want to better myself. I'm 63 years old.
Hey, you look pretty healthy.
Yeah, well, yeah, I think I am, but
Yeah. So on an average night, where do you decide where you're going to sleep?
I might sleep up there where you got me from, or I might just, go to a friend house,
Mhm.
uh, sleep down off in a ditch somewhere,
Mhm. So right now it's fucking, because last night I think it got down to 39 degrees.
Yeah.
What the fuck do you do when it's that cold?
Get me a comforter and, crawl up in a hole or something, man.
Stay warm, fucking.
Yeah.
So on an average day, say yesterday, what was your food schedule like? What did you eat from when
It
you
was
woke
pretty
up?
good. From when I wake up, I went to Burger King, got me pancakes and sausages, and then I go back over there and get me a hamburger or something.
Little quick something.
Yeah.
Has people been pretty giving lately and giving you a little bit of money here and there? Get a
Yeah,
burger.
yeah. A lot of people done pulled up on me, and had me, $10.
Yeah.
Guess they feel sorry. Guess they helping me.
Yeah, they just want to help you out. I'm
Yeah.
sure that's good. People giving you a little something to eat. So, you have many friends, like other homeless friends that you hang out with?
Yeah, I got a couple of them, that I hang out with, but they do bad things, and I don't want to get caught up in that.
Yeah, go back to the pen.
Right, because there's no place to be.
Fuck. Yeah, fuck. So, because a lot of those friends, they probably influence you to do fucking meth,
No, can't
heroin.
nobody influence me. I don't do no meth or no heroin.
But they try to.
Oh, yeah, every day they do.
Yeah.
That's natural,
Mhm.
I do me a little sipping. I drink a little whiskey,
Maybe smoke a little weed.
No, I don't smoke it. I used to smoke it back in the day, but now it had me paranoid.
Oh,
Too
really?
paranoid.
Yeah.
So I don't know what they putting on it, so I don't smoke it.
Dude, probably all this pesticides and shit, huh?
Probably.
Yeah, for real. So you keep in touch with your brothers and sisters at all?
Yeah, me and my brother was just together yesterday.
Oh, really? He's around here too?
Yeah, he stayed back farther, like around northern in that area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool. Yeah. So that's crazy. So what do you think the toughest part about being homeless is? Is it the chilly weather? Is it the not sure where you're gonna get your next meal? Is it not sure where to sleep?
All above.
All above, huh?
Yeah.
So you're just going with the flow.
Yes, that's what I got to do.
Yeah.
To
You got any
survive.
kids?
Yeah, I got kids. All of them back in Chicago. I talk to my daughter, my nieces and them. They, send me some money, every now and then. I don't want nobody to, like I'm a burden to nobody, because
Yeah.
I'm not,
Yeah.
So
So how'd you
do
lose
what I
your
can.
job?
They saying being late, but I had my own apartment right there on 85th in Peoria. And sometimes you might be late. You might sleep a little later, 5 or 10 minutes later. That's only I was late by that much, 5 or 10 minutes.
And they said, "Hey, you're fired, Rick."
Yeah.
Motherfuckers.
And they wind up buying him too, the same guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So I wonder if you went back there now and tried to get another job, if they'd lay you.
I don't even think I would want to go back there.
Really?
The way I was treated,
Oh,
you know. I gave 'em my all.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Probably hard work too.
Very hard work, and I leave my spot and go to and help somebody else, but
Mm-hmm.
they didn't appreciate none of that. So if they do call me back, I tell them to fuck themselves.
Yeah, for sure. So 9.5 months in the pen. What'd you go in for?
No, 9.5 years
Damn.
back up in Chicago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what'd you go in for?
Drugs and guns.
Mm.
They go hand in hand. Where I come from.
Mm-hmm.
So, if I don't tell on you, snitch you, they gonna give it to me.
They're putting you in, huh?
Yeah.
So 9.5 years. Wow.
Yeah.
So you really got accustomed to living in there.
You don't get accustomed to jail, man. You try to survive in jail.
Fuck, I'm sure.
Ain't no getting, you got to have you a knife every day, man, in order to survive. And I survived the rat race.
Mm. So 9.5 years in, and the day you get out, what was your plan? Did your brothers and sisters come and pick you up? Did you have a plan? Were you ready to be free again?
I was ready to be free, but how can you get a plan around a lot of goofy guys that trying to kill? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ain't no plan. You just plan to get the fuck out,
Yeah, for sure. Well, that's pretty badass, and you're keeping it pretty straight edge now that you're out. But when you initially got busted for the 9.5 years, was it just a drug bust and they found guns? Was it a pretty crazy story?
Well, I'll be straight. My first, it was a murder. It was, we gambling, shooting dice. He grabbed for his gun. I grabbed his hand, the gun go off, hit him in the leg and kill him. They give me 20 and I wind up doing 9-6 on the 20.
Yeah, so it's just a dice thing. You guys are playing dice, gambling a little bit. He grabs for the gun.
Cheating, in the dice game.
Trying to steal your money.
Everybody's money, not just mine.
And you grab the gun.
No, he grabbed the gun, I grabbed his hand, and the gun discharged and hit him in the leg.
Probably hit an artery.
Hit a main artery and killed him.
And just bled out.
Yeah.
So did you get caught that day and they brought you in?
Well, I'm going to hang around and see what's going to happen. What am I running for,
Yeah.
So, it is what it is. I, went to jail for it.
Yeah. And you didn't have to stay, because you're obviously a good prisoner. You didn't have to stay 20 years.
No, ain't nobody no good prisoner. Ain't none of that, You got to survive, man. You got to do what you can. You got to fight. You know what I'm saying? You got to stab. You got to do everything to order to be on the street again. So it's whatever.
Yeah. So initially you got 20 years. How did it get down to 9.5?
Because up in Chicago, you do, like, if you get 20, you do 10. You get 40, you do 20.
Okay.
Like that is, when you get 6 months good time and you can earn some more good time, shit like that. But, I ain't earned nothing.
Yeah. So initially when you got convicted of murder, right, would your family come and see you? Did you have
every
visitors?
week. I raised a daughter from the penitentiary.
Did you?
She was 6 months old when I went in, and my mom made sure she was down there every weekend to see me. Yeah, I had a great mom.
That's nice. You got a support system compared to probably a
good
lot of people
one.
in there.
Yeah, Mom was the loveliest lady in the world. Everybody might say though, but I'm saying that mine was. I'm talking about, I'm the baby out of 10. I'm 63 now, so my mom was a good lady. She died in 93, so I wish nothing bad, on none of my brothers and sisters. I choose my life, they choose theirs, and they got a good life. I got sisters, pretty, wealthy, wealthy, but I don't ask for nothing, I do me.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what I got to do, me.
For sure. So I bet you, for 9.5 years in, I bet you saw some crazy shit.
Very crazy shit.
Any, like, killings and murders that you saw?
Every day, man. It's
No way.
24/7. You know, you and your seller might get into it. And he grab his knife, you grab yours. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Stateville is a rough penitentiary in Chicago, Illinois. You know, and you know, you live, man.
Mm-hmm.
You
So you
know,
gotta fucking survive, huh?
yeah.
Well, especially you're not a super big guy, so you got to really
No,
make a stand and say, "Hey, you can't fuck with me, or I'm gonna fuck you up."
my action speaks for itself. You know, fought pretty good. You know, but
Yeah,
you know, I carry knives too. You
yeah.
know, no disrespecting you. You're not going to disrespect me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So that's how that go.
Yeah,
You
for
know,
sure. Well, I'm sure in Chicago too, it's mostly gang members, right?
bunch of gang members. I'm not going to set my gang, what gang I was in,
Yeah,
cause you know
yeah, for sure. No
that
need.
ain't nobody else's business.
Was it mostly in the pen? Was it like blacks, whites, and Mexicans? Did the races stick together?
Well, no, not like I heard down here. You know, you got Mexican friends, you got white friends. You know, everybody just do themselves, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you know, well, you're an ignorant type of person. They ain't gonna, want to fuck with you.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah,
You
for
know,
sure.
it's all about respect. You know, you got to have respect in order to be, somebody, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that's how that go.
Yeah,
You
that's
know.
good. That's good. So when you were coming up in Chicago, what's the first like major drug you tried? Meth, heroin?
Heroin, that's all in Chicago. Ain't no meth in Chicago.
So
They don't do that.
was it a first time like a heroin, or did it start with like with pain pills and
No, none of that. Went from, smoking marijuana to, straight to heroin,
Mhm.
and then, crack cocaine,
Mhm.
But, like I say, that's part of your growing up living,
Yeah,
you know.
and being surrounded by that type of people?
It's rat race,
Fucking A's.
you know.
That's crazy. So the first time you did heroin, was it like holy fuck, or was it just like damn, I finally feel like at peace?
I feel myself now. You know what I mean?
Ah,
I'm not numb, but I feel okay. I can,
okay.
what I'm saying,
Yeah.
function.
Mhm. So what
Still
age was that?
probably about 15, 16.
15, 16. Got around some buddies. They offered you a little hit. You're like, fuck it. I'm going to try it. Everyone's doing it.
Well, no, I used to get it from the older guys. I used to pitch for them, and then I started using. But you got to get it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
If you ain't got no money, you ain't gonna get nothing.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it went.
Yeah. Huh. So 15 or 16 was your first time starting it. When was the time where you kind of stopped?
When I went to penitentiary,
And that was how old?
18, I think about 19, 18 or 19, I went in.
That's when you went in for the 9.5.
Yeah.
And then, so was the come downs from not having it really fucking rough?
No, I don't think back then they was mixing that, you know, the junk with, the stuff they use it now. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It was, you can,
Like fentanyl.
yeah, no, none of that shit. We wouldn't even allow that shit in Chicago.
So
It
some
might be
real
up there
clean
now.
heroin.
Yeah, it might be some fentanyl up there now, but,
Yeah.
you should get pills, different type of pills and mix the dope with,
Mhm. Yeah, so the come down, so you're saying after, so you were probably on it for about 4 years, and then after you had to just stop cold turkey from going in the pen, it started, like the come down wasn't that bad, that
Yeah,
crazy.
it wasn't bad at all. I didn't feel no pains like I see these guys around here. It was just, get up and go.
Yeah, you gotta do it.
Yeah.
So you got out of the pen about 27. Right when you got out, you stuck around Chicago for
All my life until maybe about 2010, I come down here.
a bus.
No, I drove. I took the plane down here. My sister and her husband come got me. But I went to Texas, Atlanta, before I decide that, I'm going to stay here. I got, friends and relatives all over the world, just about, in different states.
So that's when you came down, huh?
Yeah.
So that was so after that first 9.5 years, did you manage to stay out of the pen?
Yeah, I don't want to go to the penitentiary at the age of 63.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
couldn't
for sure.
survive, I ain't no telling, what it might happen. But when I left the penitentiary in Chicago, I went several times before I got myself right.
Oh, okay.
You
So
know.
it wasn't just the 9.5 years; it was other
No,
stints.
oh, hell no. I've been back 3, 4 times after that.
How long were those?
Well, 7 years. I got 7 years twice. I got 8 years. I got 9 years. And it was just, I guess a game to me back then.
Yeah, for sure. So total, how many years were you in?
I would say about 30.
About 30 years then,
Off
huh?
and on, doing this bit, doing
Yeah.
that bit. Yeah. So, I say about 30.
So about 30 years. So you've been out now for how long?
Ever since 2009.
2009. Nice.
Yeah.
Well, that's fucking good.
Yeah, I had just done a bit before then. I had 6 years, 7 years, and done 3.5 on that. And that's when I came home in '09. And then that's when I tried to do something better with my life.
Clean it up, get a job
yeah,
and shit.
Yeah.
Damn, so 30 years in, that was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Some crazy stories.
Yeah, I never had a job until I came down here. Never worked a job in my life.
Dang.
I think moving the mountain, what we call the dope.
Yeah, just drug hustling.
Yeah, so, I did that. And then now, you kind of regret shit when you being young and doing this and doing that. And then when it's time, but, you can't look back on no years and say, I worked these many years or that many years.
Yeah. Well, fuck. Born in Chicago, you were probably kind of raised in the hoodish areas. So
Yeah.
that's what everyone's doing, right? That's how everyone's making their money.
That's how everybody make their money. That's how everybody do what they do from out of Chicago. It ain't just Chicago. It's other states too.
Yeah.
You just go and get out, man.
Yeah. Fuck, you gotta get that bread.
Yeah, you got to have some, so what you gonna do?
Yeah, for sure. So when did you know your dad?
Yeah, I knew my dad very well. Him and my mom, they split up when I was born, I guess. I don't know, shit. Nah, my mom is my dad and my mama.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I
So
told
she'd
you,
take
she was
care
a
of
good
y'all.
lady. She was the best. Yes. Evie Henderson, that was her name.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's
and
awesome.
she took care of us, all 10 of her kids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sent 3 girls to college, my 3 oldest sisters. One is, an ordained minister. The other one, she done all the work for Cummins Clearinghouse. The other one, done her thing. She in Vegas now, getting her money now.
Fuck yeah.
And at 70-something years old.
Damn.
Probably the same age my mom was when she died, But
That's good to hear. That's good
and
to
they
hear.
some
man.
good people. All my sisters and brothers are good.
That's awesome. That's great to hear.
Yeah.
So the first one you went in for 9.5 years, considered a murder. Did you feel any guilt about that, or you knew the real story? You knew that guy is the one who grabbed the gun, and it would have been you if it wasn't him.
You damn right. I'd rather for it be him than me.
Yeah,
He
for sure.
grabbed his gun. I grabbed his hand, and the gun went on.
Yep.
So better you than me.
Yep, for sure. Yeah. So then the second time you went in for the next 8 years, what was that for?
Armed robbery.
Armed robbery.
Yeah. I went twice for armed robberies. Got 7 years. I got 6 years. It was just
robbing a house.
domino effect. No, some guys.
Okay.
Another
gang, maybe.
Yeah, well, no, they ain't no gang members. I guess you might well call them working class people. I don't know what they did for a living.
Yeah. So probably because you had that record, that's why you went in for that many years. Or did on those robberies someone die too?
Oh, but no, didn't nobody never die. You know, it was just take the money and run. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah. Just trying to fucking survive out there.
that's
your
what's
one.
happening, man.
Yeah.
That's what's happening.
Fucking A's, man. Well, I'm glad you're doing good now, staying out of the pen, Rick.
Yeah.
Fucking staying
Need
clean.
a job. That's what I really need, me a job. I will work, man.
Looking around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I look around. Work for them people so many years and they do me like that.
Yeah, fuck
That's
that.
dirt.
Yeah, for sure. But you live around here, right?
Yeah, I'd be down on 85th. That's where I come from.
85th and Peoria
Peoria, yeah.
Okay, cool, Rick.
Yeah.
Well, I live around here too, so I might have to
okay.
keep my eyes peeled for a job for you.
Do that. I would really appreciate that.
Fuck
You
yeah,
know,
I
just
will.
tell me you're going to do it and don't do it now. You see where I was. I'd be there every day.
Okay, good. Because I think there's plenty of places probably around here hiring. Maybe not right now so much with the COVID, but
Right. You know, my background, you know, plays a big part in
For
it
sure.
too, you know.
for sure.
So, you know.
Because I bet that makes it hard. Because is that the first job you've applied for, and did they make you fill out an application and
Oh
say?
no, shit! I worked all in Surprise. I worked at Burger King. I mean, not Burger King, Kentucky Fried Chicken, Church's Chicken, all the little chicken joints up there. I worked on 85th and 77 Golden
Mm-hmm.
at the meat packing company.
Mm-hmm.
You know, then that's when I went over to where I was.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I got all the time that I got down there. I had a job.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's why they call them jobs, to work. You know,
Yeah.
work. Yeah.
That's good. So have you popped into this little Burger King right here? See if they're hiring at all? This one
No,
right
I don't want no more Burger King jobs. I don't want no restaurant jobs.
here? Yeah.
You know,
What kind of job are you feeling?
like what I was doing. I like working with my hands. You know, I can do just about anything with my hands.
Pretty handy.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I'm going to keep my eyes peeled. Like I said, I work right around here in these areas too. So pop by, fucking maybe give you a couple bucks here and there, get you a hot meal.
Yeah,
I appreciate
that'll
you
work.
coming on, brother, hearing your
Okay.
story.
Yeah. Nice telling it to you.
Hell yeah. Good talking to you. I can tell you're a good dude.
Yeah. Very good dude.
Hell yeah, Rick.
I don't take no nickels though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. You don't take no what?
Nickels.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
no
that
fucking-
mean that, you know, I get in where I fit in. If, you know, trouble, I don't like it, but if I got to go with it, I'm going with it.
Yeah, for sure. Well, being in the pen for fucking almost 30 years, goddamn. And surviving it.
Yeah.
Because we're all those stays in Chicago.
Yeah. As you know, I got some peoples that, you know, ride with me.
Yeah.
You know, I want to call their names, you know. He might do something to me for calling his name.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you can leave that shit out for sure, Rick. But I appreciate you coming in, bro.
Thank you.
Good talking to you too.
Good talking to
You're
you.
fucking cool dude.
Okay, thank you.
Cool. Talk to you next time, Rick.
Okay.